And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer.
Howdy folks, Darren back with you, Cross Timbers Farm. Welcome to 8th Day Chronicles. Glad to have you with us today. Gorgeous late October day. We're in the hayfield. We are in the process of dry down for our third and final cut of 2024. And we are on day number 4 of dry down from this cut. And today we're going to talk a little bit about this hay. Can you hear it? It's starting to get crunchy. It's on its way. Let's do a quick twist test. All right, we'll fold this over. This is the old timer's way of telling if your hay's ready to bale. That sprung out pretty good. You see some of the hay that broke flying off into the breeze. Okay, and where we twisted it, broke. Okay, let's do another way of the old timer's way. Just get you about an inch diameter round of hay. This is called the bicycle twist test. Just start pedaling. Okay, it took quite a bit of pedaling to break that, and some of it still didn't break. I think we're going to go one more day. However, one reason we're going to go one more day is 90% of this hay is orchard and tall fescue and timothy, a mixture of those. Probably more orchard and fescue than timothy, but there is some timothy here. There's one more grass here in this hay. There's not a lot of it, and that is Kentucky bluegrass. Kentucky bluegrass makes really good hay. It's highly nutritious. It's very palatable to horses. And there's a reason that Kentucky bluegrass is not drying down as fast as our other cool season grasses. Let me grab some to show for an example. I walked down into our field in a little different area where the Kentucky bluegrass is a little more predominant, and grabbed a handful of it. See how thin and wiry Kentucky bluegrass is. Okay, you would think that due to how thin Kentucky bluegrass is, it would dry really fast. And in and of itself, you could take one stem and lay it out somewhere and it would. However, the mower kicks this back into swaths. And this Kentucky bluegrass, you can look all along the field down there where it's more predominant. And this stuff will bunch up. It'll be laying in bunches. And in that bunch, it don't dry out as good. Reach an appropriate moisture level. That's where this tedder pays for itself. And reason number 2 is not necessarily just because of this, but it's late in the year. It is October 25th. And I'll never cut hay this late again here on our farm at this elevation. It's made dry down tough this late in the year. This time of year, we have super heavy dews in the mornings. We've had frost. We've had, about 2 weeks ago in this area, we didn't right here, but in our area, we had some snow flurries. It's made dry down difficult. Our orchard, timothy and tall fescue, is drying down good. It's full of good color. This is the 4th day. We're gonna go one more day. However, out today, walking this hay and looking at it, we have some areas down where that Kentucky bluegrass is more predominant, and there's not a lot of it, but it's still there. That's not dried as good as the rest of the hay. So we've got the tedder hooked up to the Kubota. We're going to run over this field with the tedder one last time at a very low RPM. because we don't want to shatter no more of this hay than we have to. But I do feel that if we don't ted this, especially down at the bottom, we're going to run into moisture problems with our hay. To combat that for this main cutting, because there's more hay here than what we got on those other sections, we're going to run over this field at a little higher gear, a little faster speed, but lower RPM, just to stir this hay up a little bit. Not kick it, just stir it. That's all we want to. That was money well spent in diesel fuel. Just finished tedding this out. We're hoping to bale it tomorrow, rake and bale. Just finished tedding it again, and I was a little on the fence whether I should go ahead and ted it again or not, but we tedded in high range third gear at only about 1400 RPMs at the most. Couple times the tractor was lugging pretty bad. Those baskets spinning as minimal as possible, and it done a excellent job. Excellent. That was money. Whatever we just spent in diesel fuel and time retedding this today was money well spent. It's I have been guilty in the past of tedding sometimes, maybe a little too much. Because I enjoy tedding so much. That's my favorite part of the hay process. I enjoy it, and I have to catch myself sometimes saying, I think I'll go ted that hay when it really don't need it. Tedding too much can do more damage than good. If your hay's drying down good on its own and all that type of stuff, totality of the circumstances. However, today, looking at the portions of it, it's Kentucky bluegrass, and some of these areas a little thicker than others, this was a win-win. This was a good thing to do, and it's all retedded, ready for tomorrow. We're done. We're anticipating baling tomorrow. Come back with us. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Y'all are awesome, our subscribers. God bless you and your family. Hope y'all have a fantastic evening.